and here. So now you're on live on YouTube. So hello people from YouTube. It's one more immersion today. And I would like to start the conversation saying that TNT is a conversation platform for all levels, beginners, intermediate, and advanced English, but it's not a class. I'm not a teacher. I'm not here to teach anyone. I'm a host student, so I'm here to learn with you guys. I already split the rooms. There are another three people in another room to make the conversation flow better and we can have enough time to talk. And I believe the last thing that I have to say is please don't correct anyone. He's a safe place. I want to make my mistakes, so please don't correct anyone, guys. And as I don't know you. You, can you start introducing yourself?
Okay, all right. Um, First of all, nice to meet you, Victoria. And nice to meet you guys. I am Juliana Malaquias. I'm from Rio de Janeiro, and I'm 28 years old right now. And I'm a psychologist. Also a recruiter, tech recruiter. I'm a studying to be a tech recruiter. Now I am a recruiter, but I am studying to be a tech recruiter. And for being a tech recruiter, it's so much important to have the a good level of English. So that's why I'm here and on TNT. And I am so happy to meet a friendly place to to know, learn English, to practice English, to meet new people, like I'm doing today. So I'm really happy to know you guys, and that's it. That's me.
It's amazing. Your English is amazing too. So, Master, it's your turn.
Hello, hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Marcio Nunes. I live from my city called de Linhares in the state of Espírito Santo. I'm 45 years old. I'm married. I live with my wife and my son. I have a little dog. I'm work with quality control in the industry near with me. And now, this year, I study and practice English and Spanish here in Talking Talk. Here in Talking Talk, I stay here since 2022. It's a good place for practice our English. That's it.
It's amazing. Like I believe I only know Portuguese because my English is not so good, but Spanish, English, and Portuguese is not for me. Like it's too much. So, guys, I'm Victoria. I am your neighbor. I'm from Rio, and I am 25 years old. I'm a nurse, and I don't know. Like on my free time, I always say that, but on my free time, I like to doing nothing because I have a lot of things to do. So when I don't have to do anything, I really like to do nothing to just relax and don't think about anything. So, but I used to painting, skating, and doing a lot of things. Like I was the girl who says "bora" to everything. So is it like I'm here since 2022, but as a host, I'm here since January, I believe January or February. I'm not sure. And is it, guys? I talk a lot. So you can you read and answer the second question?
Yeah, yeah. What do you think humans feel empathy? Do you think animals can feel empathy? Great. Um, yeah, empathy is a human quality that uh, how can I say it? Empathy kind of norteia the the human's life as well. So all the things that human the mankind does, it's set to have relationships, to have great relationships in the life's goal is to have this great relationships, and the bad ones at least teach us something. So empathy is the the main feeling to guide us there. So I think that's it. It's central for human life. Animals can feel empathy. I mean, I have a dog. Uh, uh, the name is Darth Vader, from Darth Vader. It's a pit bull. Um, Everybody thinks that pit bulls are angry and violent, bad dogs, but that is so cute.
I
It's
don't believe
so,
on it.
but many people do. Many people.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, like if you're just being angry with one person, the person will be angry with you. It doesn't mean that person is just a mad person. It's the same
yeah,
thing of the dog. If you are just teaching the dog to be angry, they will be angry. But if you just give love, they will be in love with you.
yeah, but so in life, we can see how that is. It's careful, it's friendly, it's it's amazing dog. So I can see this as empathy. He feels us, feels our love, or touch, or care, and and somehow he give us in his own way. So that's empathy. I believe that animals can feel it too.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, Marcia, do you have a dog, right? Yeah, I believe that there are one animal, but I'm not sure if it was a dog. What do you think about it? Like, do you feel like do your dog have empathy or something like that?
Yeah, about the animals, I think the animals have emphasis, but a little, because the animals acting about the I forgot instinct, I forgot instinct, I forgot. Uh, is common. The animals live alone or together the same species. A little emphasis because the animals is more instinct. I forgot the word instinct. About the humans, it's common you feel the emphasis in the last month, for example, the situation in the Rio Grande do Sul, a lot of people feeling emphasis about the same situation happening with you. Uh, and the emphasis about the good situation and uh, the bad situation. When you see a good news in the internet or television, you feel a emphasis about the situation happening with you too. The bad situation is more common about the violence, the uh, uh, the na- na- the naturist problems, the naturist and another. The humans is common feel the emphasis, in my opinion. And you, Victoria, go ahead.
Guys, I don't know. Like, like human can be uh, 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 can feel, can express. I don't know how to say about empathy, but human has this thing. But I don't know the animal. I don't know if animal is empathy. It's I don't know. There's something in the animal, because animal can feel when you're bad. Like I don't have any animals, but when I was younger, I had one. But I was so, like I never just stopped to think about it or just realize it when I had an animal. So nowadays, I can feel when I'm a little bit sad, the cats of my boyfriend stay more closer. But I don't know because the cats don't know me, like we don't have a lot of uh like I'm going to have 1 year with my boyfriend. So 1 year is not a long time. The cats don't know me, don't really know me as your dog, Ju and Marcio. Your dog and the master dogs have more time with you guys, but the cat don't have this time with me. And I don't see the cats like all the day, like all day of the week. Like just maybe 1 day on the weekend. So the cats don't know me. How they can feel empathy, you know, but they feel when I'm not okay. So I don't know if it's empathy or there's another mysterious thing. I don't know. I don't know if animals can feel empathy or they are just um other mysterious things. I don't know. I don't have opinion about it. But they feel something. I believe they feel something, but I don't know what. Just it's so
I
complicated.
just remember the movie, uh, uh the Richard Gere movie, with Akita.
I don't know.
Um, you don't watch this movie?
What is the name of
The
the
name-
movie?
Yeah,
Yeah, I watched this movie with Richard Gere. It's a good history about the animal and the humans. I think when you live a long time together in animal, is more common. The emphasis about uh, the a long time they together with you. In the animal, I forgot selvagens. The animal. I think is more instinct when live in the naturals. The domestic animal is more common.
Yeah,
the
I
name
don't
of
know.
the
I don't
movie.
know. Yeah, go ahead.
Just remember, the name of the movie is Para Sempre ao Seu Lado. It's
Okay,
based
I
on true
researched it.
facts. The dog really existed in Japan. So, uh,
Uh, Oh,
tells the story about a
I
dog
don't know the
who
movie.
waits for their 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 friend. The movie tells us in that way. Every time on every time and every day that the dog waits for from her friend to come back to work and to play with him and being with him.
Don't tell me that the friends die. Don't tell me.
Yeah, I don't tell you.
No, don't tell
check
me. No, 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 no,
check the
no, no, no,
movie.
no.
Go check the movie.
Oh my God. Yeah, I just put in my
but it
Google here and I will watch it. I will.
but it's a nice
But
movie.
promise, they don't die, please. Oh my God, no, I don't want to cry. So I don't know, guys. I don't know if it's empathy or any other feeling, But I know there is something because it's not, magical thing. But I don't know if it's empathy. I don't know. Like maybe one day I will just figure it out. So, Matthew, can you read and answer the next one?
Yeah. Do you think that people are born with empathy, or are they taught it? I think it is the people born with the empathy, the same, another feelings you have, the love, the empathy, the bad. I forgot the name, another feeling. During your life develop more or not, depende the people, but is comum when you see the situation the same in the Rio Grande do Sul. It's hard one person not feeling the emphasis about this situation, and another situation. This is a example. Several situations happen during your life. In that moment, you have a emphasis about it. When they compare the situation about your life is more common, I think you born the emphasis, yeah, during your our life develop more. When you have a two a babies, for example, is comum. One baby the demonstration, the feeling about the happy, the another baby, the cry, the more food, and the another. I think it's common. Two or three babies in the same space, happening the different thing is common. You see the emphasis, the a little baby, in my opinion. And you, Ju Malaquias, go ahead, girl.
I think it's a bit a little of that you talked. We born with the ability to empathize. I think I think it's the word. With people, and during our lives we increase them. Of course, has the people that are develop more the empathy. It's not a question to they don't feel it, but they feel it, and we develop a little bit more. We change our vision of empathy. We gain more another point of view. We learn about more about empathy, but I think it's pretty much like every ability we have to grow. But we feel it. We can feel it, empathy, and we can uh, develop. We can increase this ability for sure. So I think that's it. And you, Victoria?
Yeah. I believe it's like, I'm not saying that it's the same, okay, guys, but I believe it's the same way like a dog. If you're teaching the kids that the kids have to be an angry person that don't have to care about the others, the kids will just learn it, like don't have any empathy. The same as a dog. Like if you only teach the dog that the dog had to be angry, to be, like the animal just be the angry animal. So I believe it's like that, like when you are when you burn, yeah, I believe it's burn. I don't know, on my mind, like there are two burns, like burn when you're a baby, burn when you're a lot of, I never know when I'm saying right, but when you burn, it's like you don't have anything in your mind. It's like a book without any words, and you had to write the history. So you make the mind of the kids. So for me, the kids don't have empathy at the beginning of their life. We teach the kids to have empathy in some cases, if the person is not a psychopath or something like that. if it's a normal person, not normal, a psychopath is normal. No, I'm not saying anything like that. But if they don't have any condition, I believe it's not just a book without anything. You have to put the right uh, rules in the brain. Like you have to write the book. It's like like I don't know how to say it, like a graffiti. When it's just a graffiti, it's just it. But when you go in and manage the graffiti, they just become a diamond. It's something like that. The mind of the kids. I don't know if you can understand me, guys, but I believe the mind of a kid's nothing. You have to put things inside there. So just teaching the kids how to be a human. I don't know. I believe so. I can be wrong, okay, guys. So can you read and answer the next one?
Yeah. Number 4, if you see a homeless person on the street asking for money, what is the first thing you think about him? Yeah, I remember that I thought on this every day. Uh, Here in my city has homeless persons. In my neighborhood has, and it's a tough uh, moment. It's when I think that I could uh, do anything more to help these people. But I remember too that uh, are many reasons to homeless persons being there. Many reasons, and sometimes I help them with my local church. But it's necessary to comprehend the life of this person, the reason that she she or he chose this life, because it's not every person, homeless person that we see that uh, is there for monetary reasons. Uh, Sometimes it's familiar or stuff like that. So I think that I can do it more, yeah, but I always catch myself thinking, um, how I can help these people uh, in a more assertive way. So we have to consider it, what what they think, what they did, and just talk to him to learn from this. So yeah, I feel this empathy. I feel this uh will to help, but it's a tough moment. I have to say this. It's a tough moment. I think
Yeah, like
that's it.
it's a difficult subject, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you think about it, Marcia?
About this question, when I see the person asking for money in the street, I think what situation happens with him about stop this situation in the street. Uh, the problem is with the drugs, the problem is the family, uh, problem is the job, Another problem is uh, ha- happening with the people in the live in the street. Is the more is about the drugs or alcoholic problems. The person live in the street. Another thing, when I can, I help one money, a little money, because I don't know about your problems. You have a hungry this moment about the is necessary the to eat one bread or another thing. This problem is is one problem. For example, I in the past I have one friend why to live in the Japan. When he living there, have a problem about the job, it's necessary to live in the street for 6 or 8 months. This problem about the job in another country is necessary, far from your family, is necessary to live in the street. Here in my city, here is a big city in my state, but it's common the same face in the street, in the traffic light, and another point is common the same face live in the street. The majority is a problem with the drugs. I see the in different moments the drugs, but and another person, another problem about the start live start the problem leave the street when acostumate se acostuma to live in the street, they asking the money another person. For me, I think when I think about the what's the happen, the situation, the person live in the street. And you, Victoria, go ahead.
Guys, it's so complicated to me. It's a hard subject, really, really hard subject because I I just finished my post graduation in mental health and psychiatry with drug addiction. So my mind just broke when I read the question. Like, I don't know, guys. It's so complicated. Like, the first thing when I see a person asking for money, and the first thing that I do is asking, do you want a money or do you want to eat something? First of all, because I don't have my own money, I use my mom and my dad money. So it's more easier for me explain that mom, I give food for people who are in the street than I give money to a people who are in the street. For me, it's easier to explain in that way. So if the person wants food, I always ask like, do you want food or money? Money I don't have, but food I have it. I can give you food. So I go to a restaurant or any place like and give the food to the person. Like I don't have any problem with it. But I can't give a money that it isn't mine. So it's kind of complicated. But when I just stop just thinking about the people who is in the street using drugs, they don't want to use drugs. They want to get out, get out of the reality. It's a different situation. The people don't like to live in the street. The people don't like to be in I don't know how to say it, but vulnerabilidade. Don't have to be in the situation. The human don't like to be in the street passing the period, just with blood in their clothes and it's not cool and the people don't want to be in that situation, but they use drugs to get out of this and they can't go out of the situation because it's too hard. Like the drug just turns the brain in another level and change everything. So the brain starts to work in a different way. It's a big situation. It's not just, oh, he's doing drugs. It's like there are a lot of things passing in their mind. And when there's a person who is is drug addictor, I don't know the English, but when there's a person who has addiction in drugs, they usually have one more mental problem, like mental disorders as depression, anxiety, and other things. So it's more things to deal in a really bad situation. So I don't know how to feel. I don't know what to think about it. I just feel bad all the rest of the day because I can't do anything. And at the end of the day, I just return to my room, to my home, and I have food. I have, a place. So I just think, okay, I have everything that I want to, and the other person don't have anything, like nothing at all. They're on the streets. Like my brain just breaks. Doesn't work well because I feel like I'm nothing. I can do nothing. So yeah, it's strange in my mind. I can, like deal with it. But the only thing that I can do and is giving food. I can't give him money because it's not my money, but I can give food. My parents just allow me to give food when people ask me for food. I have to be this, permission because it's not my money. So they allow me every time that people ask me for food. So I believe it's the only situation. It's the only thing that I can do nowadays. I hope so. In the future, I can do more, but nowadays is the only thing. So uh, about the question, is it like the first thing that I think is okay? Can I give you food? It's the only thing that I can give you. I'm sorry, and I feel guilty, feel bad for it. I don't know. It's strange, guys. For me, it's strange. I don't know if it's normal. So I talk a lot. Sorry. So you go ahead.
Okay. Um, are you good at knowing when something's wrong with a coworker or family member? Yeah, that's why I've become psychologist. Maybe too much. I am the person who um going to the person as what has happened. Are you okay? I know that you are different. That your activity is different. So I know there was something. And handle with this. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult for me. It's not everyone who wants to talk about his problems. Um, 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 for be sensitive in this way, I I suffered a little bit because it's hard to be the person passing through a hard time and okay, it's their moment. I willing to help, so it's a little bit difficult. But with with the after the years going by, I learned to deal with it. So uh, yeah, I am good knowing this. And at my job too was easy to me to know. who is passing a bad time or not. So that's it.
Yeah. So what do you think, Marcia Nunes?
About this question, it's common for me know about the problem with the family member, my wife and my son, my daughter, because I live with them a lot of years. In my work, nowadays, I work there about more 1 year. It's the same person. It's common. I know about the person having one problem, worry about one different content. The our work because I think when you live together the same person a long time is more easy, about one person have wrong or have uh, any problem in your life. And you, Victoria,
Yeah.
go ahead. Miss.
Guys, I don't know. Like, I don't have a lot of time with my family, just with my son. And, it's my son. When there's something wrong, I just, okay, go ahead. What's going on? There's something wrong with you. Go, start to talk. It's just, and I don't have a work, like, I don't have a job. So I can answer this part. I've never been in a job before. So, guys, if like, place hairs, hiring a nurse, I accept, okay? So I don't know how to answer this part, guys. So people who was in another room. Rogério, how was the conversation in another room?
Was good. We had a funny moment uh, talking about empathy. I think if you be empathy, it's return a view naturally. You know, I think uh, even if where you are, from my view, it's you must be empathy with whatever for or empathy with someone all the time. It's my view.
Yeah, like empathy. I believe empathy is for the life, Like, if you don't have empathy, you don't have anything. Like, empathy here, and after that, everything goes. Like, and respect, empathy and respect, both together, the first of all. So, Márcio Ribeiro, for you, how was the conversation?
It was good, and about the empathy. But in my opinion, education really important and next empathy because I don't know English and let me see. And empathy without educations, so I don't know English, pode resultar em mais intenções. I don't know English.
Yeah, but think about, like, you said that you have to have education and after that empathy. But if it change, like, empathy, like, I believe it's like empathy, education, and respect. Everything the same type. Okay, one more. I add
They
one
are
more.
they are brother. I think they are brother. Education and
Yeah,
empathy. It's possible, maybe.
yeah. You said one thing important, education. Okay, I totally agree with you. So, Mel, your turn. How was first of all, how was this experience for you being in another room, like, like, as almost your first? And how was the conversation?
Yeah, it was different, new, but it was good. It was good because it wasn't on YouTube, so I could, just make some mistakes, and that's okay. But let me say, I think it was what Guy said because we talked about empathy and education about what Marcio said because it's I believe it's in the same level too, and it was good to see each other's point of view because it can change. Marcio said a lot about communication, talking to each other. So it was good, really good for me. And
Yeah, like,
seeing
okay,
in
go
each
ahead.
other's life. Marcio said about talking to people, homeless people, and Rogério said other things. So, and I said other things. So we just basically put out together and had an amazing experience.
Yeah, I totally agree. When I was I enter here on Talk and Talk with a promotion, and I get um I don't know how to say it, but a bolsa of 100%, but it's not a social. And when I enter in a social program, Marcio was there giving like the speech. And I was like, oh my God, a lot of things, like it wasn't a social program that I see like, okay, Talk and Talk is not like about the little language. It was with Marcio saying things that I was okay. Maybe it's not just about the language. There are more things, and now I can see it like you learn more with other people. You're not just about the language. You learn about like their opinions, like I agree with you, Mel. In my first day of this social program, I saw Marcy saying things like that, and I totally agree. We feel the Marcy of the past and the Mel of the present. So I agree with both. So, people, we don't have a lot of time. So, first of all, people from YouTube, thank you for being here with us. Please watch Mel tomorrow, right? Mel? Yeah. Say
Yeah,
the time. Where is
it is
when?
9 a.m. and 4 p.m.
Okay. So, people, 9 a.m., 4 a.m. tomorrow, go watching people who is not here on the Zoom the YouTube, just please go in watching now. And guys, we're here. Go to the immersion. It's amazing.
Congratulations, man. You speak English very well.
Yeah,
Thank you.
like I'm listening to her. I'm not a lot of time with her, but listen right now. His English is amazing. So